far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for, and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective, an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniformed assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
105 North Avenue.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch.
Ever the optimist.
From the beam of sunshine himself.
Continue to respond.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You my backup?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1. Look at this junk.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in 2nd year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheldon.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering
You
around.
went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon, and your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash. Jesus. Cole, come take a look at this.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm going to see if I can find a way up there.
All right. Don't hurt yourself. The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up. What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893. 2 rounds fired, and instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy. We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here. Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much. Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name. If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Jo, nå, vad syns du om det? Ja, det går du bare.
Can you drive to this one?
Schroeder, apartment 2.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What
Nej.
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter?
Nej.
He works for me.
Og så håber jeg, du forstår alt det, de siger.
What the fuck is going
Gør du
on
det?
here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this. You ready, tough?
That was a very...
Og nu slås jeg med en. Fordi han skal anholdes. Ja. Jo.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Ja.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Mhm.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247. Requesting.
Men det er jo kun intro, det der. Nu kommer det rigtigt af det nu her. Men grafikken, den er god i det. Nå, der er en mere, der siger med, kan jeg se. Nå. Der smutter der.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are
Men
here
jeg
for...
I
tager
know why
kun
you're
lige
here,
den her,
asswipe.
der næste, der kommer, så er det.
Some people don't seem to
Det
want to
vil
get
jeg
on
gøre,
this
du er
bus.
også
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
Vil du være der?
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS.
Vil du være der ved
I
ham?
love this fucking country and the USMC.
Hvorfor
The
ikke det?
Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quick. All three
Så
of you
kan
on
han
report.
bestemme over
What are your
dig.
fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso. Merrill.
Ja, det er da det, han gør ved dem.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This
Det gør
bus
han
is
da,
for men
lige
who
nu.
want to fight.
Der.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't
Det kan vi
interested.
godt. Når jeg
You were here to
tager
fight the good fight, solve cases, right
det her.
wrongs. But the force
så
is
den
like
næste.
politics. There's no city
Der er
on the
det kun
fence.
to introer,
You
de er
have
ikke
to
så
choose
lange.
sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville.
Nu er det
It could
menneskejagt.
only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots
Nej.
fired at Westlake Savings and Loan. 14
Det er røveri nu.
Unit to handle identify code 3.
We'll take that.
Jeg skal over og
It's only
køre.
a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and
Det
dangerous.
gør jeg nu her, når de er drejet.
Roger KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Men du kan godt se, det er fra gamle dage, ikke? Ja. Ja. Så er vi der.
Quick, you guys, the cops are here. We gotta move it.
Ja, og de skyder satme. Som ind i helvede. Jeg skal skyde alle dem.
Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps. We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance to kill a cop, and it's the electric.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got
Jo
them
jo.
all. Should be all clear.
Sådan.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back.
Kan du ikke se, grafikken er god? Ja, man kan se, hvad de siger, når de snakker. Ja. Det kan man ikke ved alle andre spil.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive
Nej,
at first.
nej.
You're the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
Ja.
I can make a name for myself in this war. My future.
Thinking of taking on a company
Der
of the
er
Emperor's
en mere,
finest
og så er
single-handed?
det
You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Ja, de diskuterer bare lidt. Ja, kan du se der nu?
And Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should
Ja, der
have
er
been
så lige
friends.
en mere. Den her, jeg skal lige have introen færdig, og det er den ikke endnu.
Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso.
Ja, men nu er det jo warrant outstanding.
Well, it's a shame
Yeah.
you don't like to talk about it, Cole. Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you
Yeah.
can add the war to that.
I know that bum.
Jo.
Wendell Bowers. I put him away
Ham der
before.
skal,
He jumped
ja,
parole.
ham der skal ved jagt nu.
Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers, stop! LAPD! You can go screw yourselves.
Ja. Stikker af fra politi. Det er en dum idé. Nej.
Bowers, hold it right there! Stop now or I will shoot!
Ikke nu.
I won't tell you again, Wendell. Jesus, Dunn, watch your fire!
Nej, jeg skal bare... Han stopper til sidst.
Give it up, Wendell!
Det ved jeg.
Stay the hell
Ja.
away from me!
Han prøver at se her nu.
You've got to be kidding!
You fucking asked for it.
Kan du ikke se, hvad han gjorde?
There's no way
Og
I'm
han
going back
sparkede
inside.
betjenten. Ja,
I've done my time.
ja.
It's over, Bowers!
You assholes already screwed me once.
Jo, jo. Her.
Give it up, Bowers!
Nu
There's nowhere left to
løber han
go!
ikke mere. Men bare kig.
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
Så. Ja.
How
you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely.
Yeah.
He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Ja, ja. Jamen, der kommer lige den her, og så er det det. Det er det sidste.
For every cop.
Og nu er det en sag, jeg skal.
Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, that get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one goal.
Her var en, der skød. En morsag, nu skal jeg.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's
Det tager ikke så
dead.
lang tid. Så.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Ja.
Cole, you got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Broad daylight. Crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Der var ikke noget. Nå. Hvad har vi herovre?
Shell casings.
Jeg skal finde spor.
I knew it wasn't safe around here
Og
anymore.
der var våbnet.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here. All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
Jeg skal hen til en gun store og have dem til at se på det.
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the
Ah,
shots. I thought it was a
excellent.
car backfiring. I saw a girl run at the shoe store.
Don't you people have anything better to do? Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. If you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course.
Hvad nu
Don't
der?
accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that shit.
Jamen det, jeg skal ind og snakke med en nu.
Approach. See what you can coax out of her.
Jo, en af medarbejderne.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
Nej.
He was my boss. Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Mhm. Ja, kom nu videre, så jeg kan komme i gang.
You think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
Sådan noget som det der.
Shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage,
Ja, nu
my
udspørger
boss,
jeg hende.
bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back.
Ja,
I was angry.
nogen
I
de
walked
bliver
in
så sure.
I
Og man
heard
kan,
shots.
og man, jamen fordi
I turned and
man
saw
siger
Mr.
noget
Gage
til dem,
fall.
de ikke vil have, og så kan man også se, når de lyver. Øjnene, kan du ikke se, hvordan hun gør nu? Jeg kigger væk. Ja.
You're lying, Miss Coletta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong.
Jeg har beviser.
How can you prove different?
Your pearl earrings, Miss Coletta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying.
Yeah.
Tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh God, I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk,
Den var ikke så lang tid,
nickel-plated,
den
made
her.
in Japan, and yells at me to get
Det
back to
var den,
work.
ikke?
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang.
Ah,
Mr. Gage clutches at his
cirka et
back.
kvarter eller sådan noget.
I hear another bang, and another, and another.
Den her del her.
Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Jeg har stadigvæk
Which jewelry store?
spørgsmål.
Hartfield.
Jeg skal stille.
Broadway between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger.
Ja.
He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
Ja. Så hør nu, hvad der sker.
You're making me angry, Miss Coletta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do.
Ja,
It's
hun
not
blev
my
lidt
fault he has nice things.
sur.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Coletta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many.
Hvorfor
So
smuttede du nu?
loud.
Ja. Den siger, at der ikke er nogen kigger. Ja.
I need you
Sådan.
to concentrate, Miss Coletta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Nu er det der igen.
Well, there was one bang. And then
Det
another.
kan du også gøre, hvis
and
det er
then
det,
three very quickly, close together.
som jeg gør nu.
5.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave.
Nu er jeg færdig med at
I need you to
udspørge
make a
hende.
formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my
Ja.
fine? Yes, officer.
Nu
I'll make
skal
a
jeg hen til ham, der har gjort det. Men, nej. Afhøring. Men først lige hen til den gun store.
We have the murder weapon.
Murder. The girl saw it all.
Nej.
She works at a jewelry store called Hartfield.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate,
Jeg kan ikke gøre det
maintain the
hurtigere, vel?
perimeter.
Nej.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Men jeg kan så til gengæld få min partner til at køre. Ja. Så nu kører jeg ikke. Det gør han. Ved at holde trekant nede. Nogle steder, de er for langt væk. Jamen, den loader hen til der, hvor vi skal. Ja.
Officers, what can I do you
Og så
for?
er jeg ved gun store nu.
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir. Wilshire. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Kalu. Edgar Kalu was his name. Thing looked like he'd
What?
never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
You know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Men i dag kan vi spille lang tid. Jeg skal ikke afsted i morgen. Nej, jeg har da weekend. Det havde jeg da fra i går af. Ja, ja. Ja. Nej. Ja. Så er jeg hen med ham, der har gjort det. Men hvad tror du, folk plejer at gøre, når man kommer hen til dem, der har gjort det?
interest you in a new watch? Officer Cole Phelps.
Ja.
Are you Edgar Kalu?
Prøv at høre ham.
No, Mr. Kalu is out
For
back.
det er ham.
City to lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Og nu løber han.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go! Kalu, get back here!
She wants a 5-star goddamn wedding.
Jamen, jeg skal lige... Jeg har gunnen ude nu.
Next time, you're mine.
Sådan, så gav jeg et advarselsskud, så stoppede han.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
The case that makes you, the case that breaks you.
Så skal jeg hen og have afhørt ham.
The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage.
Yeah.
The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case
det er min chef.
Discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly,
Ham
but
der.
it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity,
Jamen, jeg kan ikke gøre noget ved det. Jeg kan ikke gå videre lige nu.
best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former,
Nej.
you can always use a
Jeg skal se på det der.
violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Ja, bagefter, ja.
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Men ham der, han er sjov at høre på, når det er ham, jeg skal afhøre. Sådan som han skælder ud.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Han lyver, kan jeg se.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
We know all about the argument. Still not made a statement.
Så
You're
nu
counting
er
on
han
the
sur.
girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You left-wing
Så nu bliver han endnu mere sur.
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Sådan. Ja, nu skal jeg lige høre på det, han siger.
Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duty, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Sådan. Ja. Nu stopper jeg det.